Hi guys and welcome back to another video. You join me today at Heveningham County Fair. It took us 3 hours to get here, but luckily this event also has a concourse attached to it. And last year a lot of people named this event the best event of the year, so I've been really excited to come here. So let's take a look around the cars here and see what all the hype's about. Now I have to say this event is stunning, set in the background of the hall behind me, with every car being on its own sort of grass plinth, and I'm loving it for photos. It means I don't have to lean down to get the perfect angle of every single car, so it's one thing definitely great about this event. Out of all the cars here, this 918 should not catch my eye, but it definitely does with a spec on it. Obviously it's Y-Sac pack, as you can tell by the little fins on the side there, and a few various other options on the car. But in my opinion this has been done really well. Obviously got the carbon detachable roof, and as well, which I really like, the carbon wing here. I think that's a bit of a different option. It works really well because it kind of defines the wing on this car, which I feel not many people really notice when you look at the design. But the back is definitely my favourite portion. That definitely splits it up really well. Now this, in my opinion, is absolutely stunning. I've always wanted to see it. Featured in Top Gear, and from then on I've been obsessed with this car. It's the Eagle Speedster. It's obviously based on the Jaguar E-Type, but it's a completely rebuilt version. Basically the only thing still the same is the bodywork, but even that's been altered. As you can see by the roof and the rear portion of it, it's a little bit shorter and a little bit lower and sleeker than the normal E-Type. It's absolutely stunning. These things cost an arm and leg. I don't know an exact price, but I remember them saying it on the show and I was like, what the hell? But honestly, you can see why seeing this in the flesh. It's absolutely amazing. This is absolutely crazy. Nick Mason's Ferrari 250 GTO. Now if you didn't know who Nick Mason is, he was actually in a band called Pink Floyd, and obviously did quite well in that band to own one of these. To my understanding, the last time one of these went up for auction, it went for $70 million. And that is insane. Just sat here, no one around it, looking absolutely immaculate. I am obsessed with these things, and it's always mad to see one of these. I don't know why anyone would take it out of the house worth that much money, but fair play to the owner on actually using this properly. This concourse is mad. Behind every crazy car there's an even crazy one higher up the hill. But I don't want to bore you guys with facts. I could basically read off facts on every single car here, because to get in you have to purchase one of these. It's a massive, like, Argos catalogue on all the different cars here, facts on every race they've been in, everything. It's extremely interesting to read, but I don't want to read that out to you guys. So I feel that that's this part of the event done for us. I do apologise for not recording too much, I've just been taking it all in, but that is definitely not the video done for us today. I've seen on Instagram that Supercar Driver are here with a selection of their maddest cars, so I'm really excited to try and find those, because we've literally come in the event and come straight to here. So it'll be cool to have a look around the county fair as well, and we'll try and get some food because we're absolutely starving. We've just been looking around the county fair, which is basically the event that the concourse is in, and we've been looking around the gardens trying to find what's known as the horsepower hill, which apparently all the Supercar Driver cars are going up at 1 PM. They've literally just put a post on Instagram. So I was trying to look around, and on our adventures around the gardens, just stumbled into a P1GTR, as you do. This is crazy. I've always wanted to see this one. It's actually in a Harrods-inspired livery. There's an F1 GTR in the similar wrap, but this one's got a more modern twist in it with paint splattered, which I think works in keeping with the modern design. Absolutely no one around this stunning P1 GTR, because I feel like this is a bit of the hidden gem of the event. The actual concourse is all the way over there. And this is at the start line of the horsepower hill. It's got a screen over there, so hopefully we'll be able to watch the cars go up in a little bit. But this is such a stunning, stunning car, and I can't believe it's just sat here randomly. As I mentioned earlier, I think it's inspired by the Harrods livery F1 GTR. As you can see, the green at the front, then contrasting to the yellow with the paint splatters. It's such a great design. It was quite controversial at first. I wasn't too mad on it, because as you can see, the wheels here, yellow at the back, and then the green with the splatters on the front. It's so wacky, but it works so well on this insane looking car.
Ryan Little.
So random. Thunder. Jeez. Oh, I wish I had both cameras out so I get some photos. That is crazy. So it's just about to turn 1 o'clock and all the cars are gonna head up the hill climb just over there, which is gonna be pretty cool to see. Apparently we're starting off with Nick Mason's 250 GTO. See one of those flying up the hill is pretty rare.
The drivers have forced down the hill.
Absolutely. Absolutely fantastic. Let me see if I can get a quick word with the driver. Stevie, can you get in there? Afternoon. He's away! Fashion! Ladies and gentlemen. Nice. Currently, if you want to pick one of these up in this specification, you're going to be looking at about £3 million.
I've been in one of these.
Is he good to go? He's got the green light, go!
Nice. Harry.
So that was pretty cool to see those cars blasting up the hill. Unfortunately, that hill climb was actually really small. It was only about the first 10 seconds that were timed, and then they had a little run through the Palace Gardens, because I don't think that it's really fit for the cars racing fast on. But those cars also surprised me because they're in this little paddock area that's been fenced off for the rest of the day. Therefore, I didn't really know what cars were going up. So that World Record Edition Vitesse definitely surprised me. I'm so glad I got to see that, and that was so quick. It was actually the fastest up the hill climb in 9.something seconds. I can't remember exactly, but it was quick. So we've made our way into the paddock area as the cars are about to come back down the hill climb. Hopefully we'll see them come in here at some point. But there's some mad cars that aren't even displayed in this event. There's an F42 Racing decal and a LaFerrari Aperta. madness continues in the pits with all these cars now lined up. I don't know if you can see over here, but there is actually a Laffer Perta next to World Record Edition Veyron and the Zonda F as well. This is mad. But I don't know if I got it earlier on video, but Tony in the AMG GTR was doing donuts around here, followed up by the Zonda F doing a power slide as well. It was crazy. And just as I was saying that, P1GTR's just moved over here somewhere. I think it's fair to say there's some mental cars here for this event.
Just a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer.
So this marks the end of our day here at Heveningham Hall as we're walking towards the car. And I must admit, I did really enjoy the day. I don't really know what I expected going into this because of course I've never been to this event before, and to be honest I didn't really hear anything about it apart from it's the best event of the year. I don't know if I would say it's the best event of the year because of course Goodwood's coming up and that was incredible, and also really enjoyed Top Marks, but I don't know if you can count that as an event, especially not in the UK anyway. But it was definitely a fun day, and some of those cars I never expected to see, like the P1GTR, I'm really happy I saw that eventually. But I have to say it's definitely one of the most picturesque events I've ever been to. That and London Concours, definitely so elegant. They really suit the Concours d'Elegance vibe. But as we get lost in the car park, we thought that car was mine. It's not. I really don't know where we're parked. But anyway, I really hope you guys have gone on to enjoy today's video. If you have, please make sure to smash a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.